Hello, Rajib. Hello. Is my is the voice clear? Share a link for this live video. Good evening, SMD. Yes. Crazy singer. Yes. Good evening, Roshni. Hello. This full session will be in English again. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. I just hope the electricity doesn't go off like our session one. All right. So, hello everyone. So we'll start our session two. Session one we completed today afternoon, and due to some issues, I had to cut off the session one. Okay, so we'll start back from where we left. We'll start back from where we left. We have already solved these questions, but this question, but we'll solve it again. Okay, we'll solve it again. All right. Hey, sir. Okay. Hey, James. Hello. Okay, let's begin our session. Now, before starting, today afternoon, during our first session, we learned about the nth term. We learned about the nth term, right? How to find nth term of an AP. How to find nth term of an arithmetic progression. Okay. So how do we do that? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. We use this to find any nth term of an AP. Okay, where a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and d is the common difference, and an is our nth term. So using this, we find out any nth term of an AP. All right, so let's start solving these questions. If you have no idea about AP, you have to look session 1 first. After checking session 1, you have to see this session 2. All right, okay, so let's continue. Check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11852. So we have a AP here. What's our AP? 11852 and so on. As you can see, this given list of numbers is decreasing, right? So obviously our common difference here will be negative since it is decreasing. Now the question is asking us to check whether minus 150 is a term of this AP. Okay, we have an AP. See, what is our AP? 11, 8, 5, 2, and so on. We have to check whether minus 150 is a term of this AP. All right? Whether minus 150 is a term of this AP. Now, what is 11? 11 is our first term. We denote first term by A1. What is 8? Second term, we denote it by A2. What is 5? A3. We denote it by, third term, we denote it by A3. What is 2? A4, fourth term. So similarly, we'll get A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, and so on, right? So minus 150, okay? Minus 150, we have to check whether if we continue, okay? If we continue this sequence, whether we'll get minus 150 in this AP. Whether minus 150 is present in this AP. All right? Now, see, if minus 150 is present in this AP, let's suppose minus 150 is present in this AP. Let's say is the last term of this AP. Okay, let's just assume that minus 150 is the last term of this AP. Now, last term, how do we represent last term? Last term we represent by an, which is nth term. So, minus 150 is the nth term of AP. So, this will be something number terms, something, this n will be something, any number, not just any number, natural number. It has to be a natural number. Okay, we don't have a1 and half term. No, we do not have that. All right. So see how to find out this, how to solve this type of questions. Let's begin. Now, first of all, let's write what's given. Given AP. What's given? 11, 8, 5, 2, dot, dot, dot. Here, A is equal to 11. A is the first term. A is equal to 11. What is D? D will be 5. 8. 8 minus 11, which is minus 3. So we have A, which is 11, and D, common difference, which is minus 3. Now let this minus 150 is an. Let an is equal to minus 150. Now what is the formula for n? A plus n minus 1d equal to minus 150. What is the value of A? The value of A is 11. So we'll put 11 here. N minus 1 into D. How much is D? D is minus 3. So we'll put minus 3 here, which is equal to minus 150. So we'll get here 11 plus into minus. Okay, see here, plus into minus will be minus. So minus 3 and minus 1 equal to minus 150. So minus 3 and minus 1. Now we'll send this 11 towards the right hand side. We'll get minus 150 minus 11. So this will become minus 161. All right. Okay. Next. So n minus, okay, one more thing. Here we have minus both sides, so we can cancel this minus. So we'll get n minus 1 equal to 161 divided by 3. So n is equal to 161 divided by 3 plus 1. So we'll solve this. We'll get this. So n is equal to 164 divided by 3. Now let's check. Let's divide it. 3 5s are 15. 1 4. 3 4s are 12. 2. So we'll get n is equal to 54 2 by 3 term. Okay. What are we getting here? 54 2 by 3 term. Do this kind of terms exist? No. This kind of terms doesn't exist. N has to be a natural number. Okay. We cannot have a 54 half term, or we cannot have 54 2 by 3 term. No. We can have 54 term. If it was 54, then it would have been correct. All right. So we cannot have 54 half term, 54 2 by 3 terms. We cannot have that. All right. So this is not possible. This is not possible. Therefore, minus 150 is not a term of this AP, which means in this AP we will not get minus 150. Clear? Because n is 54 2 by 3. We are getting a fraction here. Okay, we are getting a fraction here, and it cannot be a fraction. It has to be a natural number. Remember, n has to be a natural number. Clear? All right. If this is clear, type on the chat. Clear. Aditya Bolo Sabi. Why are you spamming, Aditya? Good evening, Pohar. Good evening. Okay, clear, clear. All right, all right. Not clear. NVM, not clear. Which one? Which one? Tell. If it's possible, come with your real names. So NVM. Change the name. Which one? Which one? Which part? Which part? Tell fast. Tell fast. Which part you do not understand? Which part you do not understand? NVM. Sir, the last one. The last one means what? The last one? Which one? The last one? Last one is this. Minus 150 is not a term. This one or this or this. I divided this. See, n minus 1 equal to 161 by 3. I think you understand this. Minus 1, if you send it towards the right hand side, you'll get plus 1. So 161 by 3 plus 1. Then take LCM, you get 3. 161 plus 3. 161 plus 3 is how much? 164. 164 divided by 3, I'm getting this. See, 54, 2 by 3. So it is a mixed fraction, right? N has to be a natural number. N has to be a natural number. Here we are getting it as a fraction. So obviously it's wrong, right? We cannot get 54 2 by 3 terms. No, it's not possible. If it was just 54 or 55, it would have been correct. But we are getting a mixed fraction here. So it's wrong. All right. Clear, NBM? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's proceed to our next question. All right. So here we have another question. Which term of the AP 72, 68, 64, 60 is 0? Which term of the AP is 0? Which term of the AP is 0? Which means we have an AP, okay, given AP, given AP 72, 68, 64, 60, up to 0. All right. Now, in this particular question, the question is asking us which number term is this 0? Which term of the AP is given is 0. Okay, which term of the, basically which term of the AP is 0? Which means 0 is which number term? For example, 72 is first term, 68 is second term here, 64 is third term here, 60 is fourth term here. So first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, and so on. When we reach 0, 0 is which number term? Which means we have to find the value of n, because n is the number of terms. So since here the last term is 0, how do we represent last term? An, right? So let's first write what is A. A is 72. D is second term, which is 68, minus first term, which is 72. So 68 minus 72 will be minus 4. D equals to minus 4. D equals to minus 4. Now, An is equal to 0. Our nth term, which is the last term, is 0. So, what is the formula for An? A plus n minus 1D equal to 0. How much is A? 72 plus n minus 1 into D. D is how much? Minus 4 equals to 0. So 72 plus into minus will be minus. Minus 4 and minus 1 equal to 0. So minus 4 n minus 1 equal to, if I take 72 towards the right hand side, what will I get? 0 minus 72. So minus 4 and minus 1 is equal to minus 72. 0 minus 72 is minus 72. Minus and minus will cancel out each other. We'll get 4 n minus 1 equal to 72. N minus, okay, let's remove the bracket. N minus 1 equal to 72 divided by 4. Okay, clear? So 4, 18. So n minus 1 is equal to 18. So n is equal to 18 plus 1, which implies n is equal to 19. So which term of the AP is 0? 0 is C. N equal to 19, 19 means what? N equal to 19, it means that there are, in this AP, in this particular AP, we have 19 terms. Okay, from 72 up to 0, we have 19 terms here. 19, okay, 19 terms here. So if we have 19 terms here and 0 is our last term, obviously 0 will be the 19th term, right? Clear? So therefore 19th term of the AP, 19th term of the AP is 0. So that's how we solve this particular question. You can take a screenshot if you want. You can take a screenshot. Done. All right. All right. All right. 17 watching. Okay. All right. Clear? Any doubts here? I don't think anyone have doubts here, right? This is an easy one. This question is an easy one. Shall I proceed towards the next question? Please tell me on the chat. Do you want me to proceed or do you want me to explain it again? All right. Okay, Rajiv, clear. Elia, yes. NVM, yes. Okay. Anushri, yes. Okay. I just hope the electricity doesn't go away like afternoon session. Then I have to cancel today's session 2. Circle chapter, Rajalam. We'll do all the chapters. Don't worry. We'll do all the chapters. Step by step. Okay. I'm teaching AP. Suddenly I can't teach you circles, right? Right, Raj? So have patience. I'll teach you everything. Don't worry. Have patience. Just stay in touch. And today, after these are NCERT questions. Okay, these are NCERT questions. First, we'll focus on some solving some NCERT questions. Then we'll go on solving NCERT exemplar questions. I've added some NCERT exemplars, and there are 2 assertion reason questions today that I took from the 2025 board exam. Okay, from 2025 board exam, I took some assertion reason questions. We'll discuss those questions today. All right, next. What do we have? We have to find the 31st term here. Okay, we have to find the 31st term of an AP whose 11th term is given. 11th term is 78 and 16th term is 73. Now, see, what is the target? We have to find 31st term here. 31st term is this. This is our 31st term, A31, which means we have to find A31, okay? We have to find A31. Now, remember, whenever we need to find terms, okay? Nth terms or A31 or any term. Remember, we always need these values, these 2 values. If we have these 2 values, we can find out anything. What is that? The first one is first term and the second one is common difference, which means we have to find this out. And how will we find this out? How will we find this first term and common difference? Using these 2. Okay, using these 2. What's given here? 11th term is 38 and the 16th term is 73. Okay, let's begin. Now see the solution. What's given first? We are given that 11th term is 38. Okay, if you see here, 11th term is 38, right? 11th term is 38. So A11 is equal to 38. Okay, 11th term is 38, 11th term is A11, so A11 equal to 38. And what is A11? A plus 11 minus 11 minus 1D equal to 38. 11 minus 1 is 10, so A plus 10D is equal to 38. Okay, let's keep this as equation number 1. We can solve it using a substitution method or we can solve it using elimination method. It's up to you. It's up to you guys. Okay, let's solve this using elimination method. Okay, you can solve it using a substitution method, but I'll be solving here using elimination method. Both are correct. Okay, both are correct. You can use whatever you want. Now, next is 16th term is 73. 16th term is 73. So A16 is equal to 73. A16 is equal to 73. What is A16? A plus 16 minus 1D equal to 73. And what is 16 minus 1? 15. So A plus 15D equal to 73. This is my equation number 2. So I have 2 equations right now. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now, let's write it here. A plus 10D equal to 38. A plus 15D equal to 73. Now, if you observe this, we do not need to multiply here anything because we can remove A. The coefficients of A are same, right? The coefficients of A are same, well, so we do not need to multiply with anything. So how do we do that? We subtract. We'll subtracting, okay? Subtracting. So if we subtract, signs will change. Remember? I think you remember. If we subtract, signs will change. So this will become minus, this plus will become minus, this will become minus. So this will cancel each other. 10 plus 10d minus 15d. So 10d minus 15d will be minus 5d equal to 38 minus 73. So 73 minus 38. So this will be 5 minus 35. Okay. So we'll get minus 35. So minus and minus will cancel out each other. We'll get 5d equal to 35. So d is equal to 35 divided by 5. So we'll get d is equal to 7. So we got the value of our common difference, which is 7. Now the only thing that we need is the value of a. And how do we find a? By substituting the value of d in either equation 1 or equation 2. It's up to you whether you want to substitute in equation 2 or whether you want to substitute in equation 1. Okay, I'll substitute in equation 1. Okay, from 1 we get, what will we get? A plus 10, a plus 10d is equal to 38. Okay, a plus 10d is equal to 38. So 10 into d, 10 into 7 is equal to 38. So a plus 70 is equal to 38. So a is equal to 38 minus 70. So 38 minus 70 will be minus 32. All right. So what is the value of a? Minus 32. The value of a is minus 32. The value of a is minus 32. Minus 32, and the value of d is 7. Now we can easily find our 31st term. We can easily find our 31st term. 31st term is a31. So a31 is a plus 31 minus 1d. So a plus 30d. How much is a? Minus 32 plus 30 into d. How much is d? 7. So we'll get minus 32 plus 210. So let's subtract 210 minus 32. 10 minus 2 will be 8. 4. 11 minus 4 will be 7. 178. Okay. So this is our A31. So the 31st term of this AP will be 178. Okay, 31st term of the AP will be 178. Is it clear? Is it clear? If it's clear, type on the chat clear. All right. Varsha clear, Rajiv clear, Elia clear. Okay. Raj Alam clear. Okay. All right. Then let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, try this. I'm giving you some time. 2 minutes. Try. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Solve this. Remember me, Phwrt Edits. Yes, I remember you from the first session today. Phwrt Edits. Yes, I remember you. Yes, I remember you. You were there in the first session today. So thank you for coming in. And do share the video with your friends. Solve it, solve it. Solve this question. Try to solve. And when I start solving, compare it with your answer. Compare it with your solution. 1 minute left. All right. Okay. I am in ICSE board, but I like the way you teach. So, okay. Thank you for that. I haven't checked the syllabus for ICSE board, by the way. I have to check. Okay. If I can, then I'll do bring a video for ICSE. But not the live session. Okay. Maybe I'll bring the recorded session, the recorded videos. All right. Okay, we have 10 more seconds. We have 10 more seconds. When I start solving, compare it with your solution. The alarm rang. All right. All right. Now let's start solving. See, an AP consists of 50 terms. Okay. So here it's already told that this AP has 50 terms. Not more, not less. Exactly 50 terms. We have an AP and this AP contains 50 terms. Okay. 50 terms. Now, of which third term is 12. All right. Third term is also given. Third term is 12. It says third term is 12. And the last term is 106. Okay. Last term is 106. Last term is 106. Now, read the question again. Start. An AP consists of 50 terms. 50 terms. Which means we have exactly 50 terms in this AP. Right? We have exactly 50 terms in this AP. Now, if we have exactly 50 terms in this AP, obviously my last term will be 50. A50, right? 50th term will be my last term because in this particular AP we have only 50 terms. So obviously 50th term will be my last term for this particular AP. So because this AP has 50 terms, which means last term is 106, it means A50 is 106, right? A50 is 106. I hope you are clear. I hope you are clear. A50 is 106. Okay. A3 is 12. Now using this, again we'll solve that those two equations. After solving those two equations, we'll find the value of A and D. After finding the value of D, we can find the 29th term easily, like breathing. Easy. Okay? See, third term is 12. So given third term is 12. So obviously A plus 3 minus 1D will be equal to 12. So A plus 3 minus 1 is A plus 2D is equal to 12. Okay, let's solve this using a substitution method. Okay, we have already tried elimination method. Let's solve this using substitution method. So we'll get A is equal to 12 minus 2D. These are equation number 1. A plus 2D is equal to 12. So A is equal to 12 plus 2D. We'll send it towards the right hand side. We'll get a 12 minus 2D. And the last term is 106. Last term is 106. And how many terms do we have? 50 terms. So A50 will be 106. A50 will be 106. Okay. A plus, I hope I didn't write the question wrong, or else I'll get stuck. A plus, see, just now I was talking about that. A plus 50 minus 1D is equal to 106. A plus 50 minus 1 is 49D is equal to 106. So A plus, now we'll start substituting. Okay, we'll substitute. See, A50 is 106, A plus 50 minus 1D is equal to 106, A plus 49D is equal to 106. Now see, what is the value of A here? From the equation 1, what is the value of A? The value of A is 12 minus 2D, right? The value of A is 12 minus 2D. So in place of this A is 12 minus 2D. So in place of this A, we'll put 12 minus 2D. Okay? In place of this A, we'll put this value. So what is the value of A? What is the value of A? What is the value of A? 12 minus 2D. Okay. In place of this A plus 49D is equal to 106. So 12. Okay. Let's solve this directly. 49 minus 2 will be 47D is equal to 106 minus 12. So 47D is equal to 494. Okay, 47D is equal to 94, which implies D will be 94 by 47. We'll get D is equal to 2. So we got the value of our common difference, which is 2. D is equal to 2. Now using this, substituting this value of D again in equation 1, we'll get the value of A. So from equation 1, we get A is equal to 12 minus 2D. So 2 into 2, which implies A is equal to 12 minus 2 into 2 is 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8. So A equal to 8. Now we have our values. The value of A, the first term, and the value of D, the common difference. Now we can easily find this 29th term. 29th term is easy for us now. How do we do that? See, now A29, we have to find the 29th term, so A29. So A plus 29 minus 1D, A plus 28D. How much is A? 8 plus 28 into how much is D? 2. So 8 plus 8 to the 16, 6 and 1, 2 to the 4, 56 plus 8 will be 64. So this is the value of A29. How many of you got it right? 64. A29 is equal to 64. Okay, let's see the chat. You are talking to each other. Okay. Okay, why? Okay, Rajib 2. Huh? Rajib, how did you get? Okay, common difference you got 2. 64. Yes, Rajib, correct. Yes. Hmm. Okay. All right. Hmm. See, if you are just seeing it without your just seeing but not practicing along, then you are missing out a lot. Okay, you're missing out a lot. You're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. So take out the copy and start solving. We'll solve it together. We'll solve together. Then only you'll learn. Okay. When I was a student like you, my maths teacher used to tell me, the more you practice, the more you get, which is true. Okay, which is true. The more you practice, the more you'll get. All right. Let's proceed towards our next question. All right. So here we have our next question. What does it say? It says that the 17th term, the 17th term of an AP, okay, the 17th term, the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. We have a 17th term. We have a 17th number term. Now this 17th number term exceeds means what? More. Okay. So this 17th number term is 7 more than 10th term, exceeds its 10th term by 7. So how can we write that? According to question, we can write A17, 17th term. 17th term is A17, right? So this A17 exceeds its 10th term. This is our 10th term by 7, which means A17 is 7 more than 10th term. A17 is 7 more than A10. This is what the question is telling us. The 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Now we have to find the common difference. So just break it. Just break it. You get A plus 17 minus 1D here, and you'll get A plus 10 minus 1D here plus 7. A plus 17 minus 1 is 16D. Here we'll get A plus 9D plus 7. Okay, we'll take this towards right hand side. We'll get minus A plus 9D will become minus D. We'll keep 7 towards right. Alright. So A and A will cancel each other. How much is 16 minus 9? 16 minus 9 is 7. So 7D is equal to 7. So D will be equal to 7 by 7. Can cancel out each other. D will be 1. So the value of D is equal to 1. Alright. I hope this is clear. If it's clear, type clear in the chat again. Then I'll move on to our next question. Remember, we'll be solving some NCERT exemplar, and we will be also solving some few, not many, few previous year questions today. So don't miss it. Don't miss it. NVM. Yes, I teach in a school. Okay, St. Xavier's in Phwrwngnok, Pathaliagat. I hope I'm not lagging, right? Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Please tell me in the chat. No. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Shall we move on? Shall we move on? Shall we move on to the next question? Tell. Shall we move on to the next question? Hmm. Shall we move on to the next question? See, in one day I'm covering the introduction of this chapter and nth term 2. The whole nth term will be completed today. The next session will be about sum of n terms. Today I'll complete this. Nth term will be completed today. Today itself. Okay? If electricity doesn't go, okay? If it goes away, then I can do nothing about it. Because here in village it fluctuates. We don't get proper electricity here. All right. Now, this one is a great question. This has even come in board exam. This is from your NCERT book, and this has even come in your board exam. Okay, it's a proper question. It's a proper question for this chapter, for this topic. Okay, for this topic, it's a proper question. See, what is it? What is the question asking us to find? First, we have to read the question properly and understand what is the question asking us to find. Okay, see, first of all, which term of the AP? We are given an AP. Okay, let's just try to understand first. So this is our AP, right? Which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? Which means, see, first of all, we have an AP, right? First of all, we have an AP. Now, in this AP, we will have this term, 54th term, and we denote it by A54, right? Right? In this AP, we have a 54th term, which we denote by A54, right? Which we denote by A54. Now, which term of the AP will be 132 more? 132 more than its 54th term. Now, this 54th term, we'll have this 54th term. It will be some number. We do not know yet. It will be some number. This 54th term will be some number. Now, if we add 132 more than this term, in this 54th term, if we add 132, we will get a new term. Is it clear? Is it clear? In this 54th term, if we add 132, we will get a new number, right? Now, this new number, which term is it? Which term? So we have to find the term of this new number. Which number term is it? Is it 64th term, this new number? Is it a 101st term? Is it 70th term? Is it 80th term? We have to find this. Okay? Do you understand the question? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell fast. Yes or no? Bye. Yes, for the digits, bye. Yes or no? Okay. So we have an AP given. AP, what is that AP? 3, 15, 27, 39. This is an AP. Now, A, how much is A here? 3. A is 3. How much is D? second term minus first term, 15 minus 3, which will be 12. So D is 12 here, right? D is 12. Now, our first step is to find 54th term. We have to find 54th term. Since we have the value of A and D, we can do it easily. A54. How do we find A54? How do we find A54? A plus 54 minus 1D. So A plus 54 minus 1 is 53D. A plus 53D, how much is A? 3 plus 53 into D is 53 into 12. So let's find out. 53 into 12 will be 3 to the 6, 5 to the 10, 53, so 636, 636. All right, 630, 636 plus 3. Okay, I'll let you. 53 into 12 is 636. 636 plus 3 will be 639. So this is our 54th term. Okay, 639 is our 54th term. Now 132 more than its 54th term. We have to find that number which is 132 more than this number. 54th number, 54th term. What is our 54th term? What is our 54th term? 639. Now 132 more means what? Do we subtract or do we add? If it's more, then we have to add, right? So 132 more than 54th term is equal to 639 plus 132. So 9 plus 2 will be 11 in 1. So 3 plus 3 will be 6. So 7. 6 plus 1 is 771. Okay. So this is our new term, 771. Now the question is, which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? So 132 more than its 54th term is 771. So which term of the AP is 771? We have to find out 771 is which number term. So let us assume that this is last term. So an is equal to 771. What is the formula for n? A plus n minus 1d is equal to 771. How much is A? A is 3 plus n minus 1. How much is D? D is 12 equal to 771. So 12 n minus 1 equal to 771 minus 3. So 12 n minus 1 equal to 768. So which implies n minus 1 equal to 768 divided by 12. Now 12 6 are 72, so we'll get 4, 8, 12 4s are 48. So n minus 1 equal to 64. N will be equal to 64 plus 1. So n will be equal to 65. So 65th term of an AP is 132 more than its 54th term. Live stream. Okay, so 65th term of an AP is 132 more than its 54th term. Sir, I don't understand from 12 n minus 1. Okay, 12 n minus 1. Okay, this one. See. This is n. N is equal to 771. A plus n minus 1 equal to 771. Now, what is the value of A? 3. The value of A is 3. What is the value of D? See. Okay, I'll highlight. Okay, I'll highlight for you. What is the value of D? See, D is 12. So in place of D, I put 12. Okay. Now see, n minus 1 into 12 is what? 12n minus 1. This n minus 1 into 12 is this 12n minus 1. All right. Now what is this? Plus 3. If I send it towards right hand side, what will become? Minus 3. Okay. Now 771 minus 3 is 768. 768. Now 12, it will go here in the denominator, right? So 768 divided by 12, 64. So I think you know this. Clear? NVM? The value of D is 12. That's why The value of D is 12. So D is equal to 12. Okay, okay. Shall we move on? So I think you can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot. Done? All right. All right. Few students are watching today. Only 8 watching. 7 watching now. No problem. Even if single student is learning from this video, I'll keep on streaming. I'll keep on streaming. No worries. No worries. If you are learning, then it's good. All right. Let's move on to the next question. Read this question. Two APs have the same common difference. Two APs. We have two APs. They have the same common difference. There are two APs. Those two APs have the same common difference. Okay. The difference between their 100 terms is 100. So there are two APs. So this AP and this AP, two APs. So we'll have a first AP here, we'll have a second AP here. Two APs are there. Now the difference between this first 100 term of the first AP and the 100 term of the second AP, the difference between them is 100. Okay, let's say this is our first AP, this is our first AP, we have a number here, and this is our second AP. Now here in first AP there will be 100 number term, 100, and in second AP there is also a 100 number term which is 100 again. Right, now it says that the difference between this first AP, the 100 of the first AP and the 100 of the second AP is 100. Okay, the difference between the 100 term of the first AP, the difference between the 100th term of the first AP and the second AP is 100. What do we have to find? We have to find what is the difference between their 1000 terms. What about their 1000 terms? What will be the difference of their 1000 terms? Okay. Now see, here the first statement itself, the first part of the question itself, it says that these two APs, we have two APs, these two APs have the same common difference, which means their common differences will be same. The first AP and the second AP. Okay, so if the common differences are same, the first term will not be same, right? See, let's say this is one of the AP, another AP is this. Let's say 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 5. Okay, these are first AP, these are second AP. Okay, so this first term, this first AP and the second AP, they have two different first terms, right? Here the first term is 3, here the first term is 7. Okay, so similarly, we have to take it different. So we'll write it as, let the first term of first AP be A1. Okay, let the first term of first AP be A1 and first term of second AP be A2, and their common difference, since they have same common difference, we'll take, and their common difference is D, and their common difference is D. So let the first term of first AP be A1. Okay, let the first term of first AP be A1 and first term of second AP be A2, and their common difference is D. Their common difference is D. First term of first AP is A1, first term of second AP is A2, and their common difference is D. Okay, clear? Now, for first AP, what will be A100? For first AP, what will be A100? A plus, this is our first term, right? First term. So first term is A1. For first AP, first term is A1. So A100 equal to A1 plus 100 minus 1 D. So A1 plus 99 D. For second AP, what will be 100 for second AP? What is the first term for second AP? For second AP, see here. For second AP, the first term is A2. For second AP, the first term is A2, right? So first term plus 100 minus 1D. So how much will we get? A2 plus 99D. Now it's given that the difference between the 100 terms is equal to 100. See, the question itself says the difference between their 100 terms is 100. So the difference between their 100 terms is 100, right? Difference between their 100 terms is 100. So difference between this and this. What's the first one? Check. What is the first one? This is the first one. First AP. The 100 term of the first AP. And this is the 100 term of the second AP. Okay. This is the 100 term of the first AP and this is the 100 term of the second AP. Their differences will be 100. Their differences will be 100. So A1 plus 99D minus this A2 plus 99D is equal to 100. So A1 plus 99D minus A2 minus 99D is equal to 100. So plus 99D by minus 99D will cancel each other. We'll get A1 minus A2 is equal to 100. Let's keep this as equation 1. So from this we got an equation A1 minus A2 is equal to 100. Okay. Up to here I think it's clear. Is it clear up to here? Mr. Arun. Yes. Hi. Let's go, Jadab. Let's go. Up to here, is it clear? Type on the chat if it's clear. No. Okay. Which part? Which part? Which part? If you don't understand, just type the part that you don't understand. Just type the part. Type on the chat. Type on the chat that the part that you don't understand. Type on the chat. Okay. Some are saying yes. Yes. Clear. Okay. Clear. Okay. So now our question is, what is the difference between their 1000 terms? What is the difference between the 1000 terms? We have to find the difference between their 1000 terms. What is the difference between them? What is the difference between their 1000 terms? Now, see. Okay, let's write it stepwise. Okay, let's write it stepwise. For first AP, what will be the 1000 term? What will be the 1000 term for first AP? A 1000. 1000 term means what? A 1000. So what is the formula of AN? A plus N minus 1D. What is A? First term. And what is the first term of the first AP? What is the first term of the first AP? A1. So A1 plus 1000 minus 1D, which will be equal to A1 plus 999D. Okay. Now for again second AP. For second AP, A1000 will be A2. First term of second AP. First term of second AP is A2. See. Okay. So first term A2 plus 1000 minus 1D. So A2 plus 1000 minus 1 is 999D. So we got our 1000 terms of the first AP and second AP. This is the 1000 terms of the first AP and this is the 1000 term of the second AP. Now we'll find the difference between them. So difference between 1000 terms is equal to difference between 1000 terms A1 plus 999D minus A2 plus 999D. So A1 plus 999D minus A2 minus into plus will be minus 999D. So plus 999D minus 999D will cancel out each other. We'll get A1 minus A2. How much is A1 minus A2? See now. From the equation 1. What did we get here? See this. We already have A1 minus A2. How much is A1 minus A2? A1 minus A2 is equal to 100. So here we have A1 minus A2. So obviously this will be equal to 100. From 1, right? From 1. From 1. We got this value 100 from our equation number 1. From equation number 1. A1 minus A2 is equal to 100. So here this. So difference between the 1000 terms, difference between the 1000 terms will also be 100. Okay, take a screenshot for this problem, for this solution. For this problem solution, take a screenshot. Done. Okay, I gave you enough time to take a screenshot. Okay. All right. Not clear. Third part. Which third part, Elia? Which third part? Third part means there are many parts here. 1000 terms. 1000 terms. Which one? 1000 terms. Are you talking about 1000 terms? Rajiv is telling clear. We have many questions are there. Okay, there are many more questions. Tell fast. Do not waste the time. Difference between which one? There are many difference between how? Right properly. Difference between 100 terms. Difference between 1000 terms. There. 100 term. Okay, 100 term. Difference between 100 terms. See properly. First term of the first AP is A1. Okay, this A1. And first term of the second AP. What is the second AP? A2. First for first AP, the first term is A1. For second AP, the first term is A2. I think this is clear, right? Now for first AP, A100. A100 means what? A100 means what? A100 means 100th term. A100 means what? 100th term, right? A100 means 100th term. Now what is the formula? Okay. What is the formula for AN? What is the formula for AN? A plus N minus 1D, right? A plus N minus 1D. This is the formula for AN. So in place of N, we need 100 terms. Okay, difference between the 100 terms is 100. So A100, the first term is A1, 100 minus 1, 100 minus 1 is 99. So A1 plus 990. Clear? A1 plus 990. Then here, similarly in place for second AP, we have for second AP, the first term is A2. So here the first term A2, 100 minus 1, which will be 99. So A2 plus 990. That's how we got our that's how we got these two values. Okay, that's how we got these two values, this and this. That's how we got these two values. Now if you read the question, see what's written. Difference between their 100 terms is 100. It's already given in the question that the difference between their 100 terms is 100. See, that's what I wrote. Difference between their 100 terms is 100. Difference means what? We subtract them. So this minus this. That's what I wrote here. See, this minus this. Okay, then you break the bracket. Then this 99D and plus 99D and minus 99D will cancel out each other. We'll get A1 minus A2 equal to 100. Okay, similarly for this 1000, this is 1000 term for first AP, this is 1000 term for second AP. Difference, here we have to find difference between the 1000 terms. So difference between the 1000 terms is this minus this. Okay, this and this minus, see. So we solve it and we get